Is all that you believe truly right?
Traversing the plain, you arrive in a damp forest. Air tinged with rot mingles with a hint of something familiar. They wash over you from the way ahead. Beneath the sprawling roots of a colossal tree, you spot another fragment of the Child of Chaos. Seemingly, that is precisely why you are here. The deal struck with the Dark Lady states you must gather every fragment if you are to save yourself from becoming one of the bewildered.
Who dares trespass on my domain? You're... I smell it. The scent. Powerless creature! How dare you come here? How foolish. All in my realm is all in my realm must kneel, for I am Smaragdus, the...
There's a flash of dazzling golden light, and when you open your eyes again, the view before you has completely changed. Perhaps you can find some help by pursuing that deer.
Golden light?
Up ahead along the road, you catch sight of a wood elf silhouette.
That's odd. Were you just here? Did you see a golden light? A dazzling flash of golden light. And a golden deer? Just where you stood.
You try to talk, but your throat feels choked by muddy water. Only strange, single-syllable sounds emerging.
Could it be? You cannot speak! Are there any other... any other symptoms besides your throat? Any dizziness or blurred vision? It seems you've been afflicted by the forest depth's poisonous... But don't fret. I happen to have a polygar potion. Just take it and you'll be fine.
In the blink of an eye, a blistering sensation.
That's good. Have no fear. My home... The affliction has already begun to spread. Traveler, you must keep safe. Watch out for the poisonous mist and sylvan furies. The immortal... immortal monsters that prowl the forest. I've got to get back. If you need help, Traveler, you can find me in Athalion. My name is Emerald. Athalion is our wood elf settlement. Just a little ways down this. I'll guide you. Follow me. We'll be there in no time. You've never heard of Sylvan Fury? Are you new to the roads, Traveler? My village, Athalion, is just down the hill.
As you and Emerald approach Athalion, you hear a sudden cry for help.
Arian? And Sylvan Furies? How are Sylvan Furies here? We have to save her. Thank you for lending a hand, Traveler. I won't let the Sylvan Furies come near Athalion. Be on the alert.
Worry not. I am here. Circular arrow! Don't bother trying to hide.
Bestow your weapons upon me.
Good.
I can't believe it just vanished. Incredible. Sylvan Fury vanished. How did you do that? No, you see, Sylvan Furies cannot be slain. They merely dissolve into a black sludge for a time, soon re-emerging. Yet, when you defeated them just now, they all vanished. Completely. There were no residual remnants left on the ground.
Traveler! You must have a special power.
Emerald, are you all right?
Arian, take the Traveler to Athalion. I'll be there right.
That the Sylvan Fury can approach this place means the Rune Tree's barrier is no longer holding firm. Forgive me, Traveler, but I can't leave Emerald alone in the forest like this.
Would you be so kind as to go ahead and ask Alethea for polygon medicine at the prayer center in Athalion?
I'll escort Emerald back shortly. I'm counting on you. Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a glance. There are all kinds of herbs here. Which do you need? Sadly, Athalion's polygar stocks have been depleted. Emerald. Is he poisoned?
You tell the
Regrettably, the forest corruption Emerald is the leader, and as such, it doesn't seem worthwhile, adding further needless waste. Good, you understand. Since the rune tree was vandalized and the Sylvan Fury threat looms ever nearer, gathering herbs has become— Did you just say you killed a Sylvan Fury? Since you possess such a power, would you kindly return to the forest and gather some polygar?
this entire... The polygar around here. Polygar roots are... You detect a hint of polygar scent carried on the wind. Look around. An acrid, pungent scent.
What are you planning to do here?
May I remind you the polygar is mine? I saw it first.
The wood elf girl off to the side pipes up, displeased. Unlike the wood elves encountered earlier.
Oh? That's even worse. Don't you know? It's entirely down to that Athalion traitor that the forest is corrupted, and the wood Emerald deserves to rot, just as he wishes. I don't know any explanation to an outlander. In short, these herbs are mine and you cannot have them, much less hand them over to Emerald. So? You seriously think you can clear it? I saw it first. As I said, I saw it first. Don't assume you can fool me with fancy skills. If you're not impressed, why not try me? Will you dare? You're right. Problems should be solved through either victory or defeat.
Worry not. I am here.
Jugular arrow!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Bestow your weapons upon me.
For the forest.
Fine, I'll let you have the polygar. Yet you still intend to save Emerald with it. That traitor. Foolish traveler. Athalian wood elves are all trick. I heard that Emerald fancies himself as leader of Athalian. How laughable. The wood elves of Nytheria have one sole leader, one sole high priestess. Our revered Lady Athalia. A word of advice, traveler. Leave Athalia. For centuries, those Athalian traitors have lived a pitiful existence, protected by the Rune Tree barrier, oblivious to the plight of the forest. And now, the forest corruption intensifies. The Rune Tree is withering and the barrier wanes. Those Athalian cowards lack the power to tackle the Scourge, and sooner or later, they'll face annihilation. Traveler, you have some power. You may go to Cytheralin with me. I shall present you to our High Priestess, Ythalia. How'd it go? You ought to know, it would be a tremendous honor for you. Pity. I feel sorry for you. Next we meet, I pray you've not become a corpse. Farewell.
Give it to Elifia to cry.
Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a glance. What? You found Polygar.
Incredible. You truly did forgive me. I was doubtful of your abilities earlier, but it would seem you are indeed something special. Just wait a moment. The potion will be ready soon. How was it? Did the search for the herbs go well? Just like that.
You recall the wood elf lass you encountered while gathering herbs, and tell Elifia about your quarrel.
You, Lore. Sithyril Wood Elf? Guard of Ythalia? Ludicrous. Those arrogant Sithyril Wood Elves are sneaking into Athalian territory to find herbs. Mere contemptible slander. The Wood Elves of Sithyril are a fanatical lot, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of their so-called grand faith. Some Wood Elves couldn't subscribe to such motivations, so they were deemed traitors and stripped of their homeland. It was Immeril who led us here and established the new village. It's another Wood Elf settlement in Nytheria. The Sithyril Wood Elves are extremely xenophobic and insular. Rarely does anyone gain permission to enter Sithyril territory. Ythalia is the High Priestess of Scytherlin. She professes to hear the divine word of the Father, Nytherus, to whom all Sithyril Wood Elves are devoted. All are fascinated by her and her fanaticism. Here, the Polygor potion is ready. Take it to Immeril. Regardless of what lies ahead for Athalion, my decision to come here is the best thing I've done in centuries. Although Immeril is too indecisive, still, he's the only one confident enough for the exhausting role of leader.
What can I do for... Potion? Athalion's Polygar has already been...
I see. Thank you, Traveler, for your...
Immeril drank the Polygar potion.
Much better.
Traveler, may I humbly inquire as to your identity? What brought you to Nytheria? Why do you possess the power to kill Sylvan Furies?
You tell Immeril of the memories of your first foray into the material plane. The gloomy air, the gigantic roots, the uncanny green light, and the evil voice from the depths of the roots.
Green light? You saw the Green Dragon? The demented self-aggrandizing dragon who calls himself the Emerald Breath?
Unbelievable that you managed to escape the claws of that deranged dragon. You truly are endowed with special powers, Traveler.
A golden deer? Our god, the father of the forest, Nythuris. He was incarnated as a deer before falling silent. So, I couldn't help but wonder. But that couldn't be. Nythuris has been silent for 1,000 years. Our prayers so long unanswered.
Do you have any other questions, Traveler? No, that is not the Green Dragon's domain. That's the Wood Elf Sanctuary, where the Blue Oak stands. The roots you see, those massive rotting roots, are the roots of the Blue Oak. The Blue Oak, home of our souls and faith. It was once the pillar holding the material plane, its foliage shading Nytheria, but it became corrupted by the Green Dragon, and is now what you see here today. The Blue Oak, home of our souls and faith. It was once the pillar holding the material plane, its foliage shading Nytheria, but it became corrupted by the Green Dragon, and is now what you see here today.
Our people hold very different views regarding the origin of the forest's corruption.
But one thing for certain is that all of this is related to the Green Dragon.
"300 years ago, the day of Skyfire descended upon the world, and the Green Dragon was thusly awoken. Ever since, Nytheria has been entrammelled by catastrophe, the tranquility of the past irreparably broken.
On the day of Skyfire, the sky suddenly turned crimson. Burning crystals suddenly appeared from thin air in the direction of the sun, raining all over Andathea, as if shards of sky had been shattered and fell.
What happened is a mystery to all. Only one thing is certain. A fragment landed beneath the Blue Oak. The queer power held within that fragment roused the Green Dragon, sealed by Nytheris for 1,000 years. What happened is a mystery to all. Only one thing is certain. A fragment landed beneath the Blue Oak. The queer power held within that fragment roused the Green Dragon, sealed by Nytheris for 1,000 years.
Traveler, are you planning to head to the Blue Oak? But with the Holy Oak withered, our god has fallen silent. Today, there is no more bridge connecting Nytheria to the Blue Oak.
Any tree, once tainted by that earth, will rapidly rot. Only purifying the altars will enable the vines to grow once more, providing passage to the Blue Oak. That's right. 3 altars stand within the forest. You can think of them as a conduit to the Blue Oak. When Nytheris fell silent, the altars were left to ruin. Wood Elves have tried time and again for thousands of years to purify the altars, all to no avail. But perhaps you can succeed. You possess the power to slay Sylvan Furies. We sought but failed to attain such a power over all these years.
The altar nearest Athelion is the altar of germination. To reach the altar of germination, you must first traverse the human country of Arbertia.
Traveler, if you plan to journey to Abotia, would you oblige us with this one favor? A child called Andel has recently gone missing from Athalia. I heard that Andel is close to a human boy, so there's a chance he'll show up in Abotia. I'd like you to keep your eyes peeled for him. The road to Abotia is perilous, plagued by Sylvan Furies. Traveler, it is imperative you stay safe.